Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia and today I'll be reacting to Naruto episode 19. Alright, so that last episode was a crazy one. I feel like I went through every emotion possible. Definitely all of the stages of grief. We lost our boy Haku in the last one, which was really sad to see. Because like obviously he went out doing what he felt like he needed to do and like fulfilling his role as like Zabuza's protector. So I'm sure for him that's like the most honorable way to die. But I don't know, I didn't walk into that episode thinking that Haku would die. So it was definitely very surprising for me and it was very upsetting. And so we still have Kakashi and Zabuza in their fight. Really hoping Kakashi can pull out a dub in this one because I am over Zabuza and I'm ready for him to go. But we ended the episode with Gato and his men showing up. And so we're gonna have a full-on brawl at this point. But that's okay because Inari has recruited the villagers. So I'm assuming they're on their way. They're gonna join the fight and help us out. And we've seen, I remember like a few episodes ago, we saw Naruto go up against Gato's men and they were kind of pushovers. So I don't think they're gonna be too hard. Zabuza is definitely the best among them. So hopefully our villagers are decent fighters and they could put up a good fight, you know? But our boys are there. Well, our singular boy's there. Our other boy's still dead. Yeah, I still don't know when he's gonna come back to life, but we have Naruto, we have Sakura, and we still have Kakashi, who I'm assuming is gonna be like kind of wrapped up with Zabuza. But our kids can help the villagers. I'm hoping we get rid of this Gato problem. If not in this episode, pretty soon. And so yeah, I'm excited for this episode. I don't know what I'm gonna be walking into, but yeah, I'm ready. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, here we go. Trying to not look at the title. Okay. Fine by me? Oh, so they're also going to be good too?
私から言わせりゃなんだただの可愛いコーギちゃんってとこだなかがしすまないな
Oh, so you don't have beef anymore?
ここまでだ俺に手綱を狙う理由がなくなった以上
Fuck off
お前と戦う理由もなくなったわけだ
What, he's gonna join our side now and fight against him?
そういえばこいつには借りがあった私の腕を折れるまで握ってくれたね
Naruto, take care of him. That's right. I'm not sure he feels much of anything. At least he's honest.
俺も白を利用していただけのことだ。俺たち忍びはただの道具だ。俺が欲しかったのはあいつの能力で、あいつ自身じゃない。
お前ってば、本気でそう言ってんのか。もうこいつと争う必要はない。それに。うるせえ。俺の敵はまだこいつだ。
He's so small.
あいつは。 お前のことが本当に好きだったんだぞそれなのに本当に何とも思わねえのか本当にお前は何とも思わねえのかよ
Look at his face. I mean, he's asking all the questions that I have.
お前みたいに強くなったら本当にそうなっちまうのかよあいつはお前のために命を捨てたんだぞ自分の夢も見れねえで 嬉しかった道具として死ぬなんてそんなの辛すぎるってばよ
それ以上何も言うなあいつは俺だけじゃないお前らのためにも心を痛めながら戦っていた
Of course he did.
俺にはわかるあいつは優しすぎたそう小僧結局お前の言う通りだった忍びも人間だ俺のだけだ小僧苦難を課せ
What's he about to do? Yeah, I knew these guys were no good. Bro, he doesn't even have his arms. He has one knife in his mouth. Oh, he's coming for you, boy. Oh, he's doing the Naruto run. I don't think he's meaning to, but... Yeah, at least he's honest. Please kill him. Please.
てめえは俺と一緒に地獄へ行くんだよ。霧隠れの鬼人も死んで地獄なら本物の鬼になれるぜ。
He's terrifying. God. Me too. That animation when he like transformed into like a demon, that was... Nope. Nope. Not enough money in the world. Also, your employer just died, so I would run away. Me too. Naruto's going through all the emotions that I'm going through right now. My boy. He's alive. How? Naruto, get over there. Join the group hug. How's he alive? Boy, a lot has happened since you died. I'm confused. How did this happen? I would die for him. I would die for this kid. Look at how cute he is. He did. What did he do? Did he like not really kill him? I'm so confused. What is going on? I need some explanation. You guys are... Oh, okay. Alright, Naruto boy. There he is! I love it. They came at the perfect time. So cute. Duplicate yourself, boy. Hell yeah. The only thing cuter than one Naruto is 5 Narutos. I would run away if I were them. I love that the villagers are involved because I was worried that Zabuza would end up just like killing all of them, but I love that they get the chance to like fight for their village. I love it. I genuinely, I have beef with this show now because like I don't know how to feel about him. Because how are you gonna make me hate the guy and then feel bad for him, like, immediately? And, like, give him the most, like, badass ending, too.
あいつの顔が見てえんだ。
This is like, if you guys watch Demon Slayer, it's like when they make you hate the villains and then they give them a sad backstory and then they make you feel really bad for them as they're dying. This is exactly what's happening right now.
こんな季節に雪が。白よ。泣いているのか。ずっとそばにいたんだ。せめて最後のお前のそばで。できるならお前と同じところに生きてえな。俺も。
こいつ
Me too.
たくさん来る村で
Why is Naruto the most relatable in this episode, I swear?
雪のように真っ白な少年だったな。いけるさ、ザブザ。二人一緒に。
How are they gonna do that to me?
忍者のあり方ってやっぱこの二人が言ってた通りなのかな。
忍びってのは自分の存在理由を求めちゃいけない。ただ道具として存在することが大切。
本物の忍者になるって本当にそういうことなのかな。なんかさ俺ってばそれ
Me neither.
あんたもそう思うのか。
だから忍者ってやつは皆知らず知らずそのことに悩んで生きてるのさ。
よし今決めたってばよ。俺は俺の人道を言ってやる。
Good for you, boy. I would expect nothing less.
後悔なんかしねえ道をまっすぐ突っ走ってやるってばよ。
He finds him just as cute as I do, I swear.
おかげで橋は無事完成した。
Okay, okay. So Haku never really killed Sasuke? I'm still a bit unclear on that.
まあ手綱のおっちゃんまた遊びに来るってばよ。絶対か。
So cute.
いなりお前ってば寂しいんだろ。泣いたっていいってばよ。泣けよ。泣くもんか。ナルトの兄ちゃんこそ泣いたっていいぞ。
He's so cute. Look at his face. He's a big softie. I love him.
あの少年が稲荷の心を変え、稲荷が町民の心
I
を。
love it.
走っていやこの橋にも名前をつけんとな。
Name him after Naruto.
ナルトを走ってのはどうだ。
I love it. I wish they would have told him that. I bet he would get a kick out of that. Maybe it might go to his head, honestly.
このハマルにも俺の武勇伝聞かせて。
So this arc is like wrapping up now.
ねえ、サスケくん、里に帰ったらデートしない？
Oh, girly.
あのさ俺ってばいいよ。
Oh.
なんだいいのかそんな名前で。
この名はな、この橋が決して崩れることのない。そしていつか世界中に響き渡る超有名な橋になるよ。
I love this episode. Again, I feel like I went through every single emotion possible in like 20 minutes. I don't know how they managed to do that. All right, guys, it is getting dark because the sun is setting, so I don't feel like dealing with that right now, but I think this might be my favorite episode of the show so far because I love how they wrapped up this arc. Like, this episode had everything in it. So first of all, I don't know how I went from hating Zabuza and like wanting him dead to feeling so conflicted and then feeling so sad because the way that he went was so beautiful. The scene with oh my God, I can't even talk. The scene when it was like snowing and Kakashi bringing his body so he can lie next to Haku and like that just made me so like, ugh. what happened was kind of what I was hoping would happen before the last episode. I was hoping that under his tough exterior, Zabuza had a heart somewhere in there, and that like during all this time he grew to develop like actual feelings of care for Haku, and that he just could never show it, obviously, because like that's the antithesis of being a shinobi. It's like you have to be basically live your life as a tool and nothing more, and you can't form these attachments and be vulnerable in that way. So I understand why he felt that he had to keep that like emotional distance from Haku, because it just went against his entire way of life, right? But then him only realizing it after Haku died, like how much he truly cared for him, I think that's just so sad, because Haku like never really got to hear that. I mean, like again, the scene at the end with him crying, like I'm hoping that somewhere his spirit got to know that Zabuza does care for him, but it just made me sad. Like, and I love Naruto. Like Naruto in this episode was me, like exactly me. Like he was feeling every emotion that I was feeling. He was asking all the questions that I had, and I love he said something to Zabuza like when he was trying to like understand how he could show no remorse about Haku like giving his life for him. He said something like, "Does being as strong as you mean that I have to be like you? Is this what being a shinobi means?" I feel like that's really what Naruto is trying to grapple with in this episode, and so is I, honestly, because I don't want my kids to be like that, like just heartless, emotionless tools that just kill and do their missions and can't form attachments to people and don't care about anyone. Like I don't want that. If that's what it means to be a shinobi, I don't want that for my kids. And so I love Naruto having that realization that he's gonna make his own path. Like he didn't agree with what shinobis are supposed to be, and so he's kind of gonna go on his own and try to figure that out for himself. And I just love that for him. I love at such a young age, despite having such big ambitions, he wants to like remain true to himself. He doesn't want to lose himself in pursuit of something like being a great shinobi, you know what I mean? I don't know, I really like that. And I love Kakashi in this episode as well. I feel like Kakashi's not the type of person that doesn't fight. Like he's very smart, right? He doesn't fight unless he has to. He picks his battles. He knew that as soon as Zabuza was no longer a threat to them, it would be futile to continue that fight, even though I wanted him to kick his ass, because I was still mad at him at that point. But Kakashi obviously knows better than me, so he knew that, okay, at that point, they're no longer enemies, and Gato was the common enemy. And oh yeah, the scene with, okay, there's so much that happened in this episode. The scene with Zabuza like running at Gato's men with a knife in his mouth and just like annihilating them. Some of those scenes were very brutal. Like things are escalating, things are getting super like intense, but the way he went out was crazy. It kind of reminded me of, there's like one scene in The Punisher, I don't know if you guys have seen it, where the main guy was like going through like a crowd of men and just slashing, just killing everyone. And the fact that he was doing that with no arms is crazy. And so I love the way he went out. I love the death that they gave him. It was perfectly encapsulates who Zabuza was. A demon, which I do believe he has that side to him. An absolutely ruthless warrior. But under all of that, he does have a heart. And I love where he said that he doesn't think that he's gonna go to the same place as Haku, which is, you know, realistically, he's probably not. But he wants to. And I love Kakashi saying that you're gonna be there with him at the end. You're gonna be reunited with Haku. I think that was so sweet. I love Kakashi. I just love him. I love, like, he's watching your kids and he has that like smile on his face and he's just like me. I'm so proud of them. And I just want them to be safe and okay. And I feel like me and Kakashi are kind of twins in that aspect. Zabuza, you know what? You're all right in my book. I started this episode hating you and waiting for your demise, but you got the demise you deserved, realistically. It was cool and it was intense and it was tragic. And I feel like that's the life that he led and that was the end that he deserved. But it was sad. And it's just, I feel bad for Haku. Haku did not deserve that. Haku didn't deserve to die like that. But at the very least, the consolation is that we did get that kind of emotional human side to Zabuza, which was what I was searching for. I feel like this episode perfectly kind of sums up what Naruto is, at least so far to me, is it has moments of cool fighting scenes, moments of tragedy, but then at the heart of it is our cute kids. And I just love how wholesome it ends. I love that villagers were there, they were fighting for their village, and Nari was the one to inspire them, and Naruto was the one to inspire Nari. And I love that they were just able to stand up for themselves and free themselves, you know? And like they were able to build a bridge and they named it after Naruto, like my boy. He was on his first mission and he already has a bridge named after him. Like, who's doing it like him? He made such a difference in that town. He made such an impact on Inari. And I love this scene. They're so silly. Like I said, it goes from the most intense, tragic scene to just being so silly, like him and Inari trying not to like cry in front of each other. I love that Naruto is just like a big softie. He's such a kid to me. I love characters like that are just amazingly talented, have gone through a lot of hardships, but at the end of the day, like at their core, they're just good. They're just good and pure. And Naruto's just like a kid at heart. And I just love that about him. Like, that's my boy. And oh, Sasuke's back to life too. Did I even mention that? Like, so much happened. Like, okay, I'm still unclear. So honestly, some of you, I think you guys might need to clarify in the comments. So did he just never actually die? And like Haku just pretended to kill him to like stop the fight? Because Zabuza said multiple times that like he felt bad for you and he didn't really want to fight them, right? He felt a lot of pain in his heart fighting them. So did he only make Naruto think that Sasuke died just to like end the fighting? Or is it like, it wasn't like a Sharingan thing? Because if he actually had died and come back to life, I feel like that would have been talked about. But nobody said anything. They were kind of like, oh, Sasuke, you're back to life. I'm gonna be rewatching this and editing, so maybe I'll have a better idea of like what actually happened there. But I can't believe I went like 5 episodes thinking he was dead and he just, nope, bounced right back like nothing happened. But I'm glad we finally have our boy back. Like I said, like I love how this episode ended. It just ended with our 3 kids and Kakashi going on another mission. I'm assuming they're gonna go back to the village now and like regroup, I think that's what they said. But I'm assuming this concludes the end, or this concludes this arc and we're on to a new one. So that's super exciting. I'm really, really loving the show so far. And I can't wait to get into this next arc. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in watching more of my reactions, please subscribe to my channel. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.